Back again with the last game of the night. Game 3 of Evil Geniuses versus Team Empire. Elimination on the line. One of these two teams is going home. The other one will move forward to face Vega Squadron tomorrow in our lower bracket finals. We've seen both teams won one game and whoa! Oh! Hello!
Alright, that's news to us.
Let's catch up. Tell me what you see, Gods.
I was very surprised when we added a hooker to it.
Is your name Gods?
Hey, wait, I wanted to. Dang it.
Oh, he's gonna try
You take the draft
his
then.
sense of
I'm
humor.
out.
He's gonna try.
No, it's
okay.
too late. I mean,
no, go.
you
Ryu is making a joke.
You ruined my hooker joke.
Ryu,
okay.
make the
I don't
joke.
know associate
Too
with
late.
this.
Too late.
He was something about a hooker. I mean, I have a pudge here.
I mean, we added a hooker to the left and a pudge, so it was fine. But I mean, nowadays it's just really hard.
There's something.
This is what happens late at night.
I thought you were gonna make a joke.
I cannot help you here, Ryu.
I don't think anybody can at this point.
Here is a shovel. Just keep digging.
It's actually a dagger, but he can stab himself. That will work.
Alright, goodbye.
Alright.
Okay, talk to me about the draft. Talk to me about the draft. We have Bedrider Void for the first two bands for Evil Geniuses again, and an Oracle and an Earth Spirit band as well, with a Doom, Beastmaster, Ember, and Wyvern for Empire.
We talked about the importance of banning out the Beastmaster. If you don't have first pick, it seems to be the key here in this matchup. Other than that, it's all the target bands.
Where's Axe?
I guess for EG, it's all like a must first pick hero for them, and Empire just don't care about Axe.
Oh, yeah. Phoenix.
But would you want? I mean, at this point, I'm thinking Empire goes for Phoenix and Axe. Well, they're not that much of an Axe player, are they?
It's possible.
It's possible because they do Nature's Prophet safe lane, and then you could do Axe Phoenix off lane.
And the big change Empire made in the draft is picking up Scandal's win range as second. This has been banned in the second stage every single game, so if they wanted it here, it has to be in the first stage. And I like the fact that they do go for this. To me, it was like even before the series began, it felt like the mid that is suited for versing EG.
I mean, you mentioned it already before the first game even began. Wind Ranger for a Scandal would be a good one. And
it's the problem is it's like his best hero, but that matches up. But you don't normally want to pick your mid in the first stage. But Empire finally decide come game 3, it's like, well, we really want Wind Ranger. Let's first stage it.
So what would you rather see now? Okay, so things to deal with Phoenix Egg that's still here. You have Clinks, Ursa. Lycan could be okay, but might be punished in the laning phase. Then you could potentially pick up that Axe that we talked about, go dual aggro. Could be a big problem.
It's like, how much are you worried about how much you draft around the Supernova?
I think you might have to now, or do you want them to go back for Sven?
That's what I was kind of thinking. Sven.
It gets kited so well with these heroes, like.
Yeah. Or you could just do Lifestealer. Like, Lifestealer versus the Egg is pretty good. You can put an Iron Shell and you can surge the Ancient creeps that you infest as well.
It is EG's hero, but they might think about something else.
Yeah. They know what the mid matchup's going to be if they want to pick up Sumail's hero of choice as well. We've seen him play Invoker, not to success in this best of 3.
Yeah, could be just Queen of Pain.
The Queen.
I think it's still, Queen of Pain and
Puck is better against.
Lifestealer.
I mean, if you want to deal with the Phoenix, perhaps you go consider the Puck.
Okay.
Oh, well, there's a carry that deals with the Phoenix. Blade Fury, you right-click the Egg. Good against Wind Ranger because you can Omni Slash. You're not worried about Wind Run.
Yeah, and really good with the Iron Shell, putting on top of your Juggernaut spinning. Oh boy, extra damage. Give it to me. So, yeah, Lion was a very key success to their first game victory. Could be their...
Against the Darkseer as well.
Yep. Could be their, they did the Lion Nature's Prophet safe lane, and that was going to be against the Darkseer Ember Spirit. This time it's going to be Darkseer, potentially Bounty Hunter still in the offlane roaming for Fear. We'll have
Puck's looking like pretty good still, even with the Lion picked up. A good they need some kind of initiator to go with their draft right now. I guess Puck Bounty is not like the greatest kill potential mid, but it's already a Wind Ranger who isn't too afraid of the bounty rotations.
Yeah, I like silences when you're trying to deal with the Phoenix, the Nature's Prophet, Lion. Yeah. It's a really good hero overall, but...
if you're going to have Nature's Prophet Lion on the safe lane here, as Puck is indeed picked up as you guys predicted, is there a chance that Empire is going for a Phoenix Axe offlane?
Yeah, we already said that. It's supposed to be potential,
I just don't think they like
how big is the chance? It's not...
It's greater now that Jug's been picked up because Axe is pretty good against the Omni Slash with the Berserker's Call.
It's also really good at shutting down puck too. If you just get that call off from the, from the.
It's just the fact to me that
Fall.
Empire haven't played it yet. If they pull it out, it very much says like we need to do something different. Which
Yeah.
I don't think is the approach you should take against EG when you've been playing so well.
Fair enough.
I wonder if there's a possibility this is going to be an off-lane profit though, and they actually pick up a Ramsey's carry. That to me is like
I was gonna say that too.
If you want to change your plan, I feel like that's the way you change it. You put Ramsey's back onto a hard carry. Slark perhaps.
I think Ursa's really good here.
Ursa is good. Yes.
What last pick were we thinking for EG?
PPD hero.
Crystal Maiden, Shadow Shaman. They have no lockdown yet, apart from the Dream Coil.
Yeah, you're maybe thinking a support that can slightly
Vengeful
deal with
Spirit
Phoenix.
is actually still in the pool.
That's just good.
Show me PPD's trusty dazzle. Razzle my dazzle.
I think the Shiva kind of pointed out that the fact they're missing a disable does kind of affect this last pick though.
They're fine. Sumail can do everything. They have, track to run down people, surge, but yeah, a reliable stun could be needed, but the extra sustain is always nice too.
Ooh, good ban. Not something we can really consider too much, but good against.
Good against all those heroes,
everything.
really.
Yeah, absolutely. So last pick for EG. What's PPD going to put himself on?
Can you lip read? Is he saying Crystal Maiden?
Say True and Protector. Let me pick my tree.
Oh, I really wish you could.
Ricky.
Oh,
Lich
wow,
Nest.
okay.
Ooh. It's a very defensive kind of laning stage. Not a good support for the safe lane. You don't often see Lich. This is almost like Junk's going to solo and Lich is just going to deny mid.
So for people that didn't get the patch updates yesterday, as X still gets
Yeah,
picked
there we
up,
go. I was with Shiver. God's non-believer.
Lich did get a change. His sacrifice has a longer cooldown. He does get more mana for it, so the Lich himself is not that big of an effect in that regard, but well, he still gets a little bit less experience as well. Mostly it doesn't have as big of an impact in the mid lane anymore as it had yesterday, and that's why we didn't see it at all today. Until now, last pick for Evil Geniuses.
Come on, Shiver, words.
Empire,
Words.
Empire, Empire, Empire!
I mean, you
thinking.
blame me for my words, but...
I mean, I called that Empire is going to win this game. What do you think?
EG, Kings of Comeback, the lower bracket champions. You go up 1-0 on them, they turn it around. I'm going to stick by PPD.
They don't have anything to deal with this Axe plus Phoenix combo. I think it's just going to win the team fights.
See?
It's the MVP duo. It worked for MVP. We'll see if Empire...
It's really strong.
I'm more just cautious because they haven't run the Axe yet. So I'm like...
I think it's going to get a lot done, though.
Okay.
Well, let's hear from our commentators as it is time to go into our game number 3 between Evil Geniuses and Empire with OD Pixel and Pycat.
Yeah, wait. And
hello, ladies and gentlemen. Glad you caught us here. We're ready to go for game 3. I'm OD Pixel. I'm joined by my son Pycat. Let's go Empire versus EG. Let's do it. The last game of the last series of the day. Let's get ourselves into the action. Pycat, give us the rundown, the lowdown on the drafts in your eyes.
alright, we have Afterlife here on the Axe. Ramses back again, once again on his Nature's Prophet. We've got Scandal on the Wind Ranger, King R on the Lion, and Miposhka on that Phoenix. And we've seen him, we've seen what he can do on that. He's gonna go right away, use the Icarus dive to get an Observer Ward out there. Very nice. I think this is something we haven't seen that many times before. On the side of Evil Geniuses, we're going to have PPD on that Lich. They recently nerfed Lich, the sacrifice 60-second cooldown. We're gonna have Sumail on the Puck, Bulbop once again on the Darkseer, AUI 2000 on the Juggernaut, and Old Man himself, Rules 5, EG Fear on that Bounty Hunter.
Yeah, it's one of his favourites, isn't it? The old bounty hunter. Fear bounty goes back a while. I mean, I remember looking at stats about Fear. As a pro player, this man's he's just so goddamn versatile. And we just saw, in that last game how good this man plays. His Mirana performance was insane, and this game bringing it back on the bounty. I mean, overall, are you looking at these lineups and feeling that this is a clear kind of draft advantage for one of the sides, or do you think there's definitely an even amount of strengths in both of the lineups?
I think actually that what EG are doing here with the going aggressive and putting the Darkseer up top is really, really smart. Yeah. They're also having Fear down here already with the Orb of Venom, harassing the Nature's Prophet. We're gonna see if PPD, no, he doesn't have the Nova, so he's not gonna catch up there, but it's gonna be a bit of a harassment there onto Ramses. But on this top lane, because they have the Darkseer up here, he's just gonna be able to push out this lane, go into the jungle and get all the farm he wants. And there's not much Empire can do it, because they have an Axe and a Phoenix. And this lane would have been very difficult to deal with for EG had they gone safe lane, but they dodged. So smart stuff coming out here of EG In the middle lane, we're going to see Sumail up against Scandal. Sumail opting for the 3-branch build, and Scandal going for the Fire build, so we're going to see which one pays off. I do favor Sumail as a player, but I'm not entirely sure about the matchup. I think it's quite even, so it's going to be interesting to see who can get the edge there, or if there's any rotations will help either one.
Yeah, indeed, we'll see. It's Fair landing onto Ramses at the bottom. Just indeed forcing him back. But I mean, yeah, what's the plan in terms of this top lane? As we're talking, the Phoenix, are we just going to expect to see Miposhka hang up here with Afterlife, or is Miposhka going to look to walk around the map?
I think Miposhka is going to look to walk around the map quite soon. He might wait for level 2 so he can get the Fire Spirits, or if he goes for the Sunray. I know Miposhka likes to play with the Sunray a lot. But yeah, I don't feel like there's much he can do. If anything, he's just going to take the X's experience, and X is going to kind of struggle to fight up against these Iron Shells. You know, X is very good at clearing creeps himself, but he doesn't do it fast enough, so the Iron Shell is going to deal a lot of damage to him. So this lane is going to become quite difficult, I think, for Empire. And yeah, we see Miposhka, he just TPs right to bottom lane. Yeah. So they are going to have a tri-lane now down here with the Nature's Prophet, the Lion, and of course the Phoenix.
This is certainly going to make life just a little bit harder, of course, for Aoi on this Jug Roll on the bottom lane.
Yeah, but they do have that Lich to pull back the lane, and now we're going to see Fear rotate in towards the mid lane. Scandal has already placed the sentry, of course, there, but he does not have any more sentries, so if Fear manages to deward that one, then he's in the clear.
Let's see that indeed is the play from phase. Moving forward, as onto Scandal. Scandal going very aggressive onto Sumo, using the Wind Run early as well, so Fit be able to get the initial touch on, and indeed there's the D-ward. Doesn't get, of course, the kill, but still just recovering control of this mid area. So next time he comes in for a gank, it may be a fatal one for Scandal.
Yeah, and we see here EG Bulba 14 CS up against the 5 of the Axe. In the mid lane, we see Sumail with 13 CS, 13-5 up against the 9-1 of Empire, so Scandal. So just off to a good start here for EG.
Mid lane, yeah, as well.
Scandal taking some damage, but he does have that Fire. He also just now has the mana for Wind Run, so can't escape.
Bottom lane again, we're seeing real kind of heavy stuff between the two sides, just laying into each other.
And this is interesting, actually. Sumail has opted to go for the double null build before bottle even. Putting a lot of emphasis on actually doing well in that lane, and you know, this is most likely going to be, once again, we've seen Sumail do it before, and probably once again he's going to do the Veil first on Puck. Veil into Blink.
I mean, at the moment, I guess, yeah, just the fact that he's got that extra damage to get the CS, and he's duking out all the damage from that's being thrown out from Scandal with the power shots, each one being duked out with the phase shift. So the regen not that important at this point, as you said, just for baiting the first pick bottle top lane. Bulba, as expected, as you were saying, you know, doing his best to just keep back this axe with the Iron Shells. Fear's there as well, so the double Iron Shells are out. Afterlife, can he play his way around this? We can see them ticking him down. Surge onto Fear to close this one in. And at the same time, it's actually going to be Empire who get the first blood. The mid lane, Miposhka able to secure that one. So they do end up losing the axe, but a nice play from Empire actually getting themselves the first bit of action on the board just before their axe goes down.
Yeah, I was watching the top lane, same as you, I guess. So we didn't see that kill on the mid. But yeah, good kill on the mid for Empire, of course, onto Sumail. But they do get the axe on top.
1-1 here between the two of them, and axe back up there. Afterlife, he has found himself 4.5 at this point. As we saw, he's got to be careful, especially with Fear hanging around with these this Iron Shell on him. Afterlife, he's going to find it very hard to stick in the lane. Miposhka's going to come up there, maybe see how much he can offer in terms of help to the axe in this lane. Scandal's got DD. The right goes on to Sumail. We're running as well, as much as he can to bring Sumail down. Sumail actually orbing forward here. John Twist, Scandal jukes it out, puts the ball in top lane. Fear going down, and he'll get it. Empire can get themselves a second. Moving forward, Sunray onto Bulba. Ramses and the crew looking for the chase. They can't quite find it, but that rotation there, and already we're seeing Ramses on this Prophet being as active as he can around the map to make sure that Empire get these early kills in the laning stage.
He's a very, very active Nature's Prophet. In every single game we've seen him in the 3 games in a row now, that hero. He just keeps rotating around. Doesn't matter if he's level 3 or 4. He just TPs in and goes for the kills. And it does pay off.
Yeah, it really does. I mean, and we're seeing that the Empire love playing around it. Every time in the draft, they love to pick up that Nature's Prophet as soon as they can.
We're gonna have a pause.
PPD pause here.
Yeah. No puppy pause. PPD pause.
But I mean, at the moment, it's still early days. Looking at the puck, Samael, as you said, you're expecting to see that Veil build up first for the man.
Yeah, and despite that first blood, he's still ahead
Yeah.
of the Windrunner, both in experience and in last hits and in ice.
And Howie, what's the item build here for him this game? Is it still the Battle Fury Jug? Are we going to see kind of an earlier Keeler bots first for the man? I mean, how does he want to play this one out?
Well, I feel like with AOI, you never really know.
Yeah,
It's always something unconventional. Or that seems to be the case at least, but the Battle Fury seems like a very good choice against the Nature's Prophet. You can clear those treants and just keep farming. And I do think that they need to have a Juggernaut who can just keep farming, so I'm expecting it to just be that standard Battle Fury build with following up with probably the Menta and the Blink Dagger and perhaps a Diffusal or Scotty.
I mean, looking at the Afterlife axe, I guess obviously expected to just try and get that Blink online as soon as possible. I mean, in the way that this game's going to pan out, I mean, who is going to hit that Blink timing for? I guess, yeah, if Samael is going for the Veil, it's more likely to be the axe. And in terms of the Wind Rangers build, does Scandal, does he want to then pick up a Blink first, or does he just go straight Ags? Does he need a Maelstrom on the way up on this Wind Ranger?
We might see the Maelstrom on the Wind Ranger. That's the one we've seen a lot of times. Personally, I prefer the Aghanim Scepter, and also up against the Juggernaut. Can be nice. The Maelstrom does make sense against the Lich because of the Frost Armor, so the magical damage is going to be nice, and it's also good for clearing the waves. But yeah, we'll see what Scandal decides to go for.
Oh, we can hear the shackle coming through. Scandal.
It's a bit of harassment.
Looking to try and get captures onto Samael. As you said, your Samael still wishes the edge in this matchup. Having a go around old time top lane. Afterlife. Moving out, needs to be a bit careful Fear with the wraparound. Very close to the curry there. Fear. Stars onto Afterlife. Coming in, Bulba. Sorry if they want to try and get a second shell on a surge, but Afterlife just pulls it off. Backs away, mid lane. Coming in, Miposhka once again. Scandal has been silenced up and they'll get it. Miposhka not able to save the Wind Ranger. King Ara is there with a rotation, but Samael dukes it out. Still trying to fight, bottling himself up here. Can't quite get the mana for one spell. He's now got enough for the orb. That's actually going to pass past Miposhka. Doesn't connect to Samael. Now sprouted up beneath the tower. Empire looking for the turnaround. Look at the stun onto Aoi. Ramses with the punches. They've got enough to take him down. He's got a Mango and a Salve. So Aoi should be fine.
Yeah, Aoi actually ate the tree there for Samael, saving him. Well, neat play.
Yeah, absolutely, very nice of him to get Samael out of a situation that looked to be quite dire. 2 for 2.
We see PPD up to level 6 already. Kudos of the new range creep.
And I mean PPD with this Lich play, it's, if you're looking at the lineup, I guess it's going to be really nice with the synergy from the Dream Coil from Samael. If they can land that down, again, Bulba with the vacuums, we've seen him before, he can hit very easily multiple heroes in these fights. He's very, very good with the spells of Darkseer.
Yeah, and they have a lot of good vacuum targets in this game. There's no magic immunity. The only hero in that lineup who goes for an early BKB, I guess, is the Windrunner. If the Nature's Prophet has a good farm, then he can get one, but all the others usually don't get BKB that fast. So this could be a great game for EG Baluba.
Radiant's bottom
And they do love to get in the Darks. I mean, you know Bulba's guy is. Would you say Darkseer is definitely up there as one of his strongest heroes at the moment and one of the most relevant in this match?
Yeah, I think so, for sure.
But enough of the way that I don't feel we've seen teams really banning out the Darkseer. I guess that's because in this kind of patch there's just so many other heroes that you're much more scared of.
Yeah, and I think different teams kind of rate different things. So a lot of teams opting for that Beastmaster and even Nature's Prophet, but EG, they like Darkseer, and if it works for you, you know, if it ain't broke, why fix it?
Yeah. Yeah, whether it's been a win or a loss, I think it's Harbridge's default, the performance of Bulba on his Darkseer. Always finds the item timings, and indeed always does his best to
Dire's
offer
middle
these
tower
huge
is
walls
under
and vacuums
attack.
in the fights. It's in the middle.
Radiant's bottom
There.
tower is
You're
under
breaking the
attack.
smoke there right away.
Radiant structures are
Question's
fortified.
going to try and find something at
King
the back
R
of it.
is
Sumail
still
and PPD are
smoke.
coming in. Look at this with the wraparound. Sumail's got a Dream Coil. Regen Rune as well. King R is going to be dispelled. Does get the Hex out in time on Sumail, but there we have with the blast, the slow. Sumail still moves forward. Dream Coil onto 2, and there's your Chain Frost. It's only going to bounce the once. They've killed the Lion. Afterlife moving forward. Mapostra as well. Nice dust coming out. Battle Hunger onto Fear, and they may be able to clean this one up here. Empire. They'll dunk onto Fear. Sumail being chased down by Ramses. He's going to go for the orb out here. Up away from them with the Sprout from Ramses. Catching him out. Frost Armor. Is he going to be able to save him? No, it's not. The power shot's there. An Empire takedown 2 there off the back of what looked to be a smart move from EG. Smoking on top of the smoke. It was a great Dream Coil, but they just couldn't kill Scandal, and a really nice reaction there from the Poshka. And of course just the Lion as well, playing himself off the back of that.
Yeah, but at the same time we see AUI at the bottom lane. He does get that tower, and he's actually gone for the treads. This is not something we see every day on the Juggernaut. Most people do go for the face boots, just for that mobility, so you're able to get in those right clicks in the fights.
Yeah, I guess maybe potentially the extra attacks being quite nice against the Phoenix in this game as well.
Yeah, and also if you want to farm, the treads do give you some more farming potency as you get more attack speed. Don't have to get that many attack speed items early on in the game. I think this means he will probably go for something like a diffusal blink eventually. It's usually the items that you want to go for with treads.
Oh, now
Eventually.
King On needs to be careful. I mean, he's playing around with the wave. Now he does have an Omni, but I guess, yeah, he's not going to want to use it that close to the tower, especially when backup is around the corner. Mapostia there on the Phoenix mid lane. PPD and Sumail. Now with that completed Veil.
We see EG already with the 3 cores topping the net worth, and they are already 2k gold ahead of Empire.
This time in the jungle, Aoi will find the Omni into the Blade Fury. That's the line gone down. Scandal thinking about the focus fire. Mapostra's there as well. Shackle coming out. Is it going to latch though? Fear still there on the backline. Just giving the vision for just to know what's going to be coming out. The Nature's Wrath onto 3 of them. They have the healing ward out. Silence from Sumail, stopping Afterlife from getting off the Berserker's Fall. He's still going to try and attempt for that one. Grabs out Bulba. Dream Coil popped down, but Afterlife, he gets himself one though. Bringing Sumail out of the fight. The Chain Frost bounces through, and it will kill off the axe. So Sumail for Afterlife for the moment. EG, what's the next point of call? Fear just harassing Scandal back. The TP's coming through Empire. So maybe wanting to try and get themselves into this one, and EG, they just get themselves out. They back themselves away, and then they just leave that one at that. I mean, a 1-for-1 there between the 2 of them, and according to Gold and XP, it does indeed favour the side of EG, taking down Afterlife, where I believe he had managed to get 3 kills in a row on the axe.
Yeah, I think this was counting the Lion's death as well.
Yes,
So, yeah, Sumail did go down, but I don't think he lost any gold. He bought up that Belt of Giants, Belt of Strength, or if it was a very small amount.
Now haste. He's got a haste here. We'll see if we can find anyone in the jungle, but no one's going to be there at the moment. We're talking about Bo3 early, and the man who's having a reliant game. Mech is now done. Not necessarily the super speediest of mechs, but
Aoi has gone for a Yasha first here on the Juggernaut. I'm curious to see what he's going to go for next.
I mean, do you think he's opting for the early Manta in anticipation of Ramses getting that Orchid that he does like to build?
Could potentially be the Manta, but with AUI, I feel like you never really know. First
He's
it's the
a bit
treads,
of a fan
now
of
it's
the
the Yasha.
SMY,
Yeah, he likes to go for...
Radiant's bottom
Just
tower
getting
is
himself
under
out.
attack.
Yeah, and he's up to level 7 already, so it's good for EG. They're getting their levels. PPD level 8 with that Lich.
And the side of Empire, I mean, they've got Afterlife Ramses and Maposca up the top. Same
Radiant's
time
bottom
though,
tower is under
Sumail
attack.
still working on his farm in the mid lane bottom. The Aoi and the Bulba with the rotation. They have the Omni Slash available if Aoi can find anyone between these towers, and he will of course spot out Scandal. The question is, can he get him? Scandal's got a creep wave with him at the moment. They've also got Sumail around in the neighbourhood, and they'll jump in. Drop down the coil, no messing here. Aoi going in with the blade through. The Veil is down on Scandal. A bit of a ring around the Rosie around the tier 1 here. Scandal though, can he get himself out of this one? No, the walls drop. Bulba with the wall to seal the deal. Nice stun and finger from King R to find themselves a kill in return. Sumail coming forward. He has been hexed up in time, but they still blow up the Lion. The Chain Frost is not going to bounce. Afterlife gets off the call. Moving the top of the silence from Sumail. Stopping the dunk just in time. Sumail orbs himself out the side of the Shuriken there. Doing a boomerang toss, chasing the Phoenix around there on the Icarus dive. Will catch him. And EG take a 3-1 there in the mid lane, and very nicely as well, because Empire looked to react to that one full in. But EG play around it, and Sumail, nice little bit of play on the puck to get himself out of there safely.
Yeah, Sumail was actually a bit slow on the Waning Rift, I think, unless it was on cooldown. I'm not entirely sure. I couldn't see. But he didn't get it off in time on the Lion. So the Lion got the, I think it was the stun off.
Top, and here we go. The lead in with the Omni Slash. It's a track kill for EG. More money into the pockets of the Americans.
Yeah, but he did eventually get saved by Bulba's neck there. So Sumail making it out there alive. And then another kill now on Ramsey's Nature's Prophet. With the track. AY up to level 11 already.
He's having a great game on the Juggernaut, and looking at the net worth, we can see it as well. Top 3 highest on the board are all on the side of EG. It is close though.
Is Sumail, is he going for Dagon before Blink?
Sumail.
He has picked up another null tally. So that's his third.
Null tallies. Here we go. Top after Life and Imposter trying to move in. Owie just trying to fight this one, but he gets hexed. Shackled up as well. Is there any kind of safe route? There's going to be the make pop, but the dunk's down. Now with the Supernova, EG just have to disengage. They can't hang around there. And Owie, he goes in, the backup was just not there to save him. PPD will go for the TP out. He's not going to make it though. Afterlife with the call just in time to hold him off. And Empire striking back hard, taking 2, losing nothing. And a tier 1 as well to fall in this top lane. EG, they've still got Sumail, Fear and Pulver around. Dreamcoil and Wall are available. They want to try for something here with just the 3 of them. Seems potentially a little bit risky. And it looks like they won't. Yeah, they back up. And a nice play from Empire, bringing it to 8 for 9 on the board and getting themselves right stuck in there on the higher end of the net worth board. 15.5 minutes in, it's looking to be indeed a very close, decisive game for him.
And AUI is going to go for that SNY. He has picked up the Ogre Club, so bets SNY. I'm curious what he goes next.
Look at this. He's just finding the pick-offs. Bulba there helping him out with the Iron Shell on the Bounty Hunter, and it's more track gold. And this is really going to add up for the side of EG. They're already slightly in the lead with the net worth, but if they can continue to just find these pickles with the Bounty Hunter, we can certainly expect to see their value skyrocket.
Yeah. Is Spear gonna buy? Is it gonna be a good system? Nope, wait. Buying
Double mech?
Nope, he's selling his mech.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, good call there.
Yep.
He realizes that Boba already has a mech, so buying 2 mechs is not the play.
Not the play. Not at all.
Ramses also, he wants a mech of his own.
Yeah, face drums back. That's what we've seen Ramses do a few times in these games. And, I mean, we're seeing already, you know, with the Axe kind of frontline, Empire very tanky and scary if they can catch out the certain heroes. I mean, a Berserker's Fall, the line's locked down, you factor in a Shackle shot as well. They've got a lot of ways to catch out heroes like the Puck. You know, so Mel's going to be very careful in these fights. Tier 1 being pressured on by Empire. They should be able to find it. The question is EG. Are they going to be able to find themselves jumping in? It's just getting laid out in EG. No, they're going to keep it cool, Empire. They're backing away. Onto the top lane for Ramses. And they're not going to find the fight they may have been looking for. But, I mean, at this point, 17 minutes in, do you feel that both teams are relatively happy with the pace that this game is going, or is anyone a little bit more shook up than the other?
I think EG are quite happy with the way things are going. The top fight, of course, not favoring them, but I still think they're quite happy, and they have that Bounty Hunter. They have AOI, he is topping the net worth, and they're also playing Darkseer and Juggernaut against Nature's Prophet, and Nature's Prophet net worth is usually a bit inflated because he doesn't scale as well with items as other heroes do. Curious here, is Sumail, is it gonna be the Blink or is it gonna be the Dagon?
That's how we look. He'll get the goal for us certainly here with jumping onto King R. They smoked up for that one. They will find it, and a tier 1 as well, so nice bit of gold. I mean, I'd imagine it is going to be, it should be, he's saving up a lot now. I will be surprised if he doesn't get that Blink. It's going to be so key against some of these heroes. Right? It's got to be.
It can't be the Dagon. Then again, it's Sumail. He did buy Armlet on Wind Ranger the other day. So
Armlet Puck. I mean, let's do it.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the build. There we go. He's close to the goal. Let's see what he does. Samael, give us that blink. My beautiful boy. There we have it. He's sticking to standards. So blink Veil on your puck. 18 minutes in. We've already seen how much Samael's been able to do without the blink. Oh, Afterlife jumping in. He gets the call off onto Fear. There's the Dunkaroo. Finishing it off. Afterlife gets himself a clean one. And now Suno now going to put him well on his way to completing that blade mail on this axe. Level 11 as well.
Yeah, and Scandal, he is going to go for that axe first. It means he can easily take down towers, easily take down Roche, and scale into a lot of physical damage. It's also very nice against the Juggernaut. I'm assuming it's going to be following up with either the blink into crit, or he could potentially just go for the Crystallis straight away. It would mean that he does have a lot of damage, so he can burst down some heroes if he gets the Shackle or the X.
Here we have, so Empire pushing up top, EG with the smoke, ready to come with the wrap around from their jungle. Let's see if they can find a perfect jump here. Eyes onto his Samael. He's going to jump in with Bolt with the vacuum. The wall to 3, but now Miposhka gets himself in. Look for the supernova on the backlines, and no one is hitting it on the side of EG. Empire falling low, but they get the auto. They've lost the Nature's Prophet Afterlife with the one dunk. It's a 1-for-1 at the moment, and now with that movement speed, deciding to just get themselves out of that EG. They're going to look for the chase. I don't know if they're going to be able to catch themselves anything more here. Oh, it's going to be another pause here, unfortunately, but yeah, off the back of that one, ending a 1-for-1, and I can't help but feel that the fact that Miposhka just did manage to get off that supernova on the back lines ensured that the start, that three-man vacuum into wall didn't end up any worse for the side of Empire.
Yeah, that could have been way, way worse for Empire. They did end up, it was a 1-for-1, however, they're trading Ramses for Fear. So, not the best trade for Empire, but not the worst. They did end up getting that top tower as well.
I mean, the question is, can EG catch anything else out here? They have got to blink up again on Samael, to be fair. They've got blink, they've got Veil. I mean, you could definitely jump onto Scandal and burst him down. He's only got 1-1 charge.
Yeah, but yeah, they could maybe. He does have the wind run up in 1 second, though. He might be able to run away. The illusory orb is 5 seconds away, and I don't know if Samael really want to jump into the Lion.
Yeah, that's going to be the question. I mean, it is Samael. He does like to go for those risky plays. If he sees a kill, he wants to try and get it. See what indeed he does do. Afterlife could always re-engage in 6 seconds. Miposhka's already TPing out, though, so I mean, Empire definitely looking to just get everyone that they can out of this.
Yeah, you see the dot come out of Ramses. He does not enjoy being dead.
He is not a happy man. She has been caught, but even though they EG said wait. Bulba saying wait, in fact. Come on, Bulba, let's get this game back on the road. We've got some viewers tuning in. I think they want to see some Dota 2.
Yeah, and I think we want to see some Dota 2
I want to
as
see
well.
some Dota 2. I want to see some EG versus Empire. Let's go.
It would be great.
Let's get the show on the road, boys. Come on.
Show me Dota 2.
Come on, lads. What's going on in the booth? What are we seeing? Just some lads chilling behind EG. It's a little bit quieter, in fact, in the Empire booth. Or is that the Empire? No, that's the EG booth. Oh, here we go. They're sending the big boys in now. King Art is falling asleep.
Yep.
Oh, they're having some discussion.
All of them Z's.
Oh, they're checking out the computer here. Whose computer is it? You see, it's Bulba's, isn't it? What's he done? What's he been downloading?
Sam.
Come on, Sam. Not in the booth.
Oh, come on.
Come on.
You know better than that.
Yeah, he does. Here we go. Very crafty here. Empire using this time to the maximum. And it's been given to them by EG here, the ones calling off the pause. Come on, EG. Let's sort this out. They're getting there. I can see progress being made. They're doing something with the computer.
They're apparently installing TeamSpeak.
Installing TeamSpeak. There we have it. It's not their fault. It's just, they've been having some issue with Discord.
You get it.
It shouldn't take long to install TeamSpeak, should it? That's a quick one. It's only a little tiny download. Should be able to get this back on fairly shortly. I guess they've got to get it on all the PCs though. Scandal. This is nice. Nice bit of sportsmanship here between the sides.
And Empire, they're fine with that. You know, I'm reading aloud
Yeah, thank
what
you.
people are saying.
Yeah, you're
you
giving
know,
us the report
in
on the
case,
situation.
just in case someone doesn't know how to read.
Yeah, we might have
Reading it for
people
them.
watching that can't read English. That's, you know, probably the demographic of Twitch chat.
You might actually.
Maybe
be
that's
right.
why Twitch chat is so random sometimes. They just don't
Yeah.
understand what they're typing. They can't read it.
That could
They're
be-
just copy
that
and
could be
pasting.
true.
They
They're
can't read what
unpausing.
they copy. Oh,
That
what?
seems kind of bad.
That
manners.
is beer. Who did that?
King R.
King R. You naughty, naughty boy.
And we see the XD come out.
Misclick.
MSS click, actually.
MSS click.
Yeah.
What's he doing nowadays? Where am I? You're in Kiev, Peter. Why is he asking? Where is he? Where is PPD?
I don't think he's PPD. Is he that old?
He's not that old. How old is PPD? Actually, we can do a bit of research here. Let's have a look. How old do you reckon PPD is? Have a guess.
PPD? I think 24,
20
25. 25.
Okay. Let's have a
25 or
look.
something, yeah.
PPD. Peter PPD
He's 26
Dager
already,
is an
maybe?
American player from Fort Wayne, Indiana. He's currently the captain of Team Evil Geniuses, and he is indeed aged 24.
24, alright.
After switching to Dota 2 together with Heroes and UF teammate Zai, PPD quickly became one of the most influential strategists in the scene, often being praised for his ability to constantly outdraft his opponents. Being one of the more outspoken players in the scene, PPD is often referred to as the Salt King. Despite having won around $100,000 in prize money with Team Evil Geniuses, PPD has been known to be very frugal with the money made off his wins. For a while, he was living in a small condo with friends and drove a 1999 Chevy Blazer with a large dent in the side. Wow, there we go. Very, very interesting information.
Where did you get this information?
I don't know, this Liquipedia thing. Now we know everything we ever wanted to about Peter now. Beautiful stuff. Hey, look, when you search PPD, like the second result is like Universe. You see that?
PPD?
PPD Liquipedia. I'll stop doing it now.
Wait, again?
Oh, look. Yeah, look. So
yeah.
Universe Aurora.
Yeah.
What a man. Oh, are we ready to go?
We are ready to play
are ready
Dota
to
2. Let's get back into the game.
Let's go. And Samel has been searched forward. He's going to want to jump on this one. Here we go, Samel. Oh, that power shot, though, cancelling the blink. Top play. And that spike just the tip. Really nicely done. Really nicely done there. Samel would have gone for that if those two hadn't holding back. Very nicely played there by Empire. But we're back in. 20 minutes in. 10 for 12. And what's the plan now for the lads? Where are we going to see the next bit of action come out? Okay.
I think the next point of contention should be Roche.
Yeah, Roche.
EG
Not so
are
much
gonna
going
look
around
to
there.
Roche relatively soon. They don't yet have great physical damage.
Yeah, they don't really do that fast. I mean, Empire
They do
it.
have the treads on AUI, so that kind of helps, but it's not going to be the fastest of Roche. They can, of course, tank it with the healing ward and
He's
the
maxed
Lich
it
armor.
out, hasn't he? Yeah, the healing
The
ward.
ice armor, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just going to be kind of slow, and AUI now is building into that
And
battlefield.
Meposhka, he's gone. Another track kill for Fear and Samael.
And the mech was, I think that was 0.2 seconds off. I don't know if it would have necessarily saved them. Smil did have the coil and the blink ready, but could have forced them to use that at least. Smil picking up a Staff of Wizardry and a Wind.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Right, he didn't have the Windlace earlier and didn't just take it off him. Did he just buy that?
He just bought a Windlace.
He just bought a Windlace. Has he got a slot for that? What's he sending? No tally?
Yeah, I'm curious.
What's the plan?
Smil,
Windlace.
what are you doing?
What's he going to do with that? Here we go. Oh, no, he's leaving it for
It's
the
the
time being.
Yules. It's going to be the Yule Scepter.
Oh, yes, of course.
Yes.
Yes. 6.87. Afterlife. Cool. Samel jukes it out. Gets himself back with the ult. And Scandal here with the focus fire on towards the tower. You've still got a Fear on the back lines, maybe looking for a wraparound. We'll see if EG can find a big jump here, just spamming the ult forward. They're smoked up, looking for the perfect jump. Aui's got the Omni Slash, Samel goes in, Dream Coil only onto Scandal, the chamber vacuum of Wall onto 5. The Supernova will come out. It's been a 1-for-1 so far. Scandal does get the Shackle out onto them on the sideline, so it's a 2-for-4. But Scandal, the last man left standing at EG. Bulba. My goodness, this man on his darks here, a 5-man vacuum wall, sets it all up, and, well.
EG Baluba with the 309
Baloo.
Darkseer 5-man vacuum wall.
Yes.
This
This man.
is why he's on EG.
Absolutely. Who
Just
needs
look at him go.
Arteezy when you've got Bulba? Great stuff. Fantastic. And 18 for 12, I mean, that's going to hurt Empire. And I think a fair few of those were track kills as well.
Quite a few of those were track kills, yeah. They did lose the Bounty Hunter and the Lich, but that's 2 supports for a 5-man wipe.
Tier 1 for the boys in blue. EG looking for more. They'll get it. So with the Yules in the bank, ready on its way out.
And the UI closing in really rapidly on that level 16 already.
Oh, yeah, 23 minutes in as well.
Yeah.
That really is quite something.
Also level 15 now after that fight.
Yep.
So things are looking very good for EG right now.
They really are. Oh, King R. Oh, bit of a premature dust. Happens to the best of us. Fear was just out of range. King R didn't quite have the distance. And we'll be going home. See what the next bit of a plan here is from EG. Fear got 4 staff, 1300 on top of it as well. I mean, what does Fear go for? Obviously, you know, not going to get in the Greaves this game as there is the Dark Seer. What would you get next after the 4 staff? Arcane, are we going to see the Blink Bounty Hunter just come out so he's got that positioning for these fights?
I wouldn't mind seeing the Blink here.
Yeah. Oh, hello.
Netherlands, Blink. He didn't realize that the Nature's Prophets, no, he just didn't care actually.
He didn't care.
Yeah.
He has no time for the junglers.
Yeah, he can't do much about it anyway, to be honest, so
He's seen
it's understandable.
So Mel is coming in.
Yeah,
I mean,
they might want to go for MCs here. They should know.
Yeah, they certainly know now with the illusions coming in. Ramsey's now with the Maelstrom. So they're just going to go for the tier 1 top, trying to open up a bit more of the map here for the side of EG. Ramses is just going to stick there and continue to pan away at the creature from the cliff. Bottom lane, smoke up from King Armor, Posture and Afterlife. Looking for a wraparound. They're trying to bait out some kind of reaction here with the Ramses push. I mean, we might see that after EG take away the tier 1 on the top lane. See if they do come back and try for something and see if this smoke from the side of Empire works out. Is about to run out though. So it looks like
they have a scan. Are we going to see a scan? No, it's on cooldown.
So actually the smell of a history. Let's see if how close he wants to come. You don't want to orb up here. You don't want to orb up here. And there they saw it. They got the vision. So this this positioning from Empire not going to pay off. And in fact, EG, we'll see if they're able to use it to their advantage. TPs are coming back. EG maybe wanting to fight here. He's just going to clear up the mid lane. EG actually just holding back. They don't want to try and run up into a fight where Empire has the high ground advantage. And I think Empire realised they'll just back themselves off onto their half of the map, and they'll just save the fight for another day.
Yeah, but Empire kind of have to stay around this bottom lane. It's good that they now have this tier 1 taken out on the bottom lane. But yeah, they need to stick around the roof pit kind of, because otherwise it's going to be really easy for EG to just go in there and take that out. They do have now the Battle Fury on AOI, so a bit more physical damage. Here's, okay.
And they've got what Dagon picked up here on some.
Yeah.
So he's ready with the lasers, ready with the burst. And at the same time, Scandal, just about 700 away from having his BK beat up.
Yeah, that's going to help a lot.
Yeah.
Not being affected by the vacuum wall. I mean, of course, you get hit by the wall, but not the damage on the vacuums.
What does Alex go for this game? He's doing relatively well.
He has to go for a BKB as well.
Yeah,
I think all 3 of the core state, they need to go BKBs.
Yeah.
Up against that Darkseer, you don't have a choice.
Oh, Samael. Samael starting onto King R, not feeling confident enough to chase it down. He didn't quite have enough initial burst to bring down the line at this point.
Yeah, and we're used to seeing King R with Blink Dagger, Etherlens, and maybe even a 4-staff by now on his line, but he is bottom of the net worth in this game, not even at a Blink Dagger yet, at 26 minutes. This is a very unusual situation for him.
I'm going to see here, this is nice for Empire. They smoke up, they then scan the Dire Secret Shop, they know there's heroes there, and they're going to pause to talk strategies. Strategies, aha! Aha! See what I did there? Absolutely intentional. I mean, we're having a lot of communication problems.
TS volume problems. He's writing there.
Yes, thank you.
Or,
thank you for the translation as well. Sometimes, you know.
I'm just helping 80% of the Twitch chat.
Cheers. Well, we have a pause, and we have a G. We're back on.
A G. That means go.
Thank you.
And a G is the response.
And what does sec mean?
Means he wants a second.
A second.
Also
and
go.
Ramsey's he's also clarifying.
Mixed messages here coming out of Team Empire.
Very interesting action. Empire. Afterlife. Let's see if he can find it. This is a nice wraparound from Empire. Let's have we go. This is looking to be a 10 out of 10 reach around if Afterlife can get this one out. Here we come onto the back of EG. Oh no, there's a phase shift, and here we go. Oh god, Omnislash, he's gone. Howie destroys the line, the vacuum wall onto 2. They're going to say goodbye to Meposhia. Scandal, he's in a lot of trouble as well as EG. Looking to find themselves a third. The Shackle, it's not going to latch. Jump forward, mega kill streak for the boy in blue, Samael. They find themselves a third, and the wraparound was just not successful, and they just could not find the jump in with the axe that they wanted to.
Yeah, great fight there again by EG. Boba once again, you see him vacuum wall. At the same time, they do have Ramses up on the top lane. He is pushing that lane out. He is creating some pressure. He is making sure that he's gonna keep up with the farm. But EG getting further ahead. This is gonna be Roche. They are closing in on the 15k net worth lead here at the 28 minutes mark.
It's quite a lead. Quite a lead indeed. Kind of just shout out to Fear's Bounty Hunter. That's doing the job here with the track gold.
Yeah, and it looks like it's going to be a Lotus Orb from Fear.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's, I guess there's quite a spot against the Lion.
Yeah, both against the Lion and the Wind Ranger.
Yeah, that's nice.
It would be neat if you could see the Focus Fire, Lotus Orb interaction with maybe the Puck. The max attack speed Puck. It's not something you see every day.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah. Even the Lich, although that's not great for the Lich.
Oh yeah, the Lich is probably going to die.
More so too.
Yeah. Well, what's Howie getting next then? I think Battle Fury SNY 2k gold. What's the option?
I don't know, I feel like at this point, guessing AI's items, I feel like...
I feel that is there a possibility he just gets a BKB for himself so he can fight through kind of against the Lion and the Phoenix?
BKB is one option. I feel like he's tanky enough. He does have that Aegis already, so I don't think he needs to be even, you know, tankier with that BKB.
Right.
It's not out of the question that he would pick it up, but an MKB could be a nice addition, I think. Then he can attack the Wind Ranger. A Bash.
True.
It's not, wouldn't be too bad either. The Fusel Blade is another item that he could go for, as it has been buffed.
Into the jungle, Fear and Samael. Who are they going to find? Well, Scandal, he's been ping-ponged out.
Radiant's middle tower.
Samael, forward with the orb, the drop of the coil straight away here. Base shifting it out, the backup for the rest of the teams there.
That
And find a catch.
That hurts a lot for the Wind Ranger. He was really close to his BKB. I think 200 gold away. Now he lost a lot of gold. He didn't have any reliable gold, so now being quite far away from that BKB, or a lot further than he was just a little while ago. And also track kill going. There was a lot of heroes in the vicinity there, so.
And you're bang on as well. The call it is the Fusel Blade for the man who's just about to get himself another one. Howie with the quick jump in the Omni. 1, 2, 3. And Meposhka's gone. Howie, more god is the bank, and Samael ready to try and get a push on here in the mid lane. At the same time, bottom lane, Afterlife, going to creep wave. Bulba is going to jump in. He acts a little bit of a run in for his money, and then there's the back of a Samael jumping forward. Afterlife getting brought back here by the vacuum. He's going to try for TP out. The Shuriken Dagon combo there from Fear and Samael. Blowing up the big red boy.
Pew pew lasers.
Indeed, indeed, it's too much for Axe in his beard, and he's gone 24 to 12 now, 30.5 minutes into this game. EG with a certain edge, and as we can see, the gold and XP tailoring very, very heavily off in their advantage. They need a huge fight here, Empire, really, to bring themselves back into this one. I mean, I guess they get a good call into multi-man Spike and Supernova, they can try and do it. But at this point, EG's lineup is just looking so scary.
Yeah, it really is. And this Puck by Samael, he really knows how to use this hero, I feel. And this Veil build, it seems like this is going to be the build on this hero, I feel. And he's so farmed on this Puck. He knows how to keep up the farm. He is part of almost all of the kills, you know. He's always at the right place at the right time. He knows how to play this hero very, very well.
His eyes on Scandal. Up, jumping forward Samael. He gets off the Dream Coil. The coil drop down as well. He jukes out the Shackle Fire back, and the burst is there. Scandal gone 1-2 just like that.
And his BKB was flying out to him right there.
Oh,
going down once again before getting that BKB Samael.
Afterlife and Meposhka trying to go in here. Afterlife
That was very close. Mail almost getting picked off there.
Giving X up there onto King R. Here we go with the vacuum wall in the middle of the fight with the Poshka with the supernova afterlife. Can he get himself back away from this one? How he moving forward with the Blade Fury will find the kill. Same time down bottom. Blink away is there just in time. This is Profit, but Samel, he's just picking them off left, right, and center. Blows up the Lion for another kill for the side of EG, and with 3 down, EG will have the space to move the full 5-man down the mid lane. Take a tier 2.
Yeah, the Aegis is just to be reclaimed.
Radiant's middle tower
They do
has
still
fallen.
have that for some time.
Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Still 20 seconds before the Lion and the Axe are back up. We'll see how much EG can find.
Dire's bottom tower is under
They
attack.
still have that Omni Slash up on Owie. And there we go. Not anymore. Jumps in onto Scandal. Scandal plus the BKB starts to back up, and now Owie is incredibly deep. He's got a Blade Fury. He's got a Healing Ward as well. Ramses coming through, but the Blade Fury from Owie that's going to allow him to back himself out and away from that one. Reeves are popped. Just stand their ground here. Owie coming back in. Just lead into the Ramses, and Ramses is gone. The vacuum from Boba onto 2. Now on someone with the shackles there. Owie going to get taken down with a power shot. Oh, the Aegis. Oh, it has gone indeed. PPD chain frosting himself the way out of this one, trying to hold Scandal back, but Ramses coming in with the TP. They'll take down PPD as well. Ramses look for the sprout to Boba, but Boba blinks away. The shackle aims onto Samel, but he jukes out with a phase shift, gets himself out from the blink just before the Berserker's call comes through. Slide to the left from Fear. He's on the high ground, just laying down the tracks. He'll look to get himself out as well. So we see their Empire do indeed hold the base, hold their tier 3 and the racks as well, and EG are sent packing for the time being.
Yeah, and AUI losing the Aegis there. I think he was at 30% or so when that happens. That was very good for Empire that happened. If the Aegis was still there, I think could have just seen them take the racks. I mean, take the tier 3, take the racks, and that would have been devastating for Empire at this point.
Yeah, that was a really big play for Empire. And we'll probably see that on the graph. I mean, at the moment, it might just level out because it's still a massive gold and XP advantage here. Over 25k in both respects. We're going to see the scan just used here by the side of EG. They'll know that Empire's around in their jungle.
Yeah, we're gonna see what AUI goes for next. Is it gonna be the Skadi? Could be. It could be the MKB. Could be Abyssal. We will find out. Could be the Butterfly.
He's got certainly a few options here. Talking about the BKBs for Empire that you said they needed to get coming out. There's now the one done on Afterlife as well.
Yeah, and the Nature's Prophet is closing in on his BKB. 2.7k in the bank. And it looks like it's going to be that MKB for AUI, so that he can attack that Wind Ranger even through the Wind Run. Scandal sitting with a double damage. He has the Crystallis, the BKB.
He gets
Of course,
locked
level
down onto someone.
Yeah, they can disappear very quickly.
EG being a little bit more preemptive and just a little bit more careful about the next time they try and go for a move it. MKB going to be rolled on by Owie.
And Fear just keeps sneaking around, tracking people, just scouting out what Empire are doing.
Got a sentry here. The ping's come through. Fear's going to be aware of that. Just reacting straight away, backing himself out of harm's way. Keeping it cool. Boschka taking himself back to base. The mid lane Samel, level 5 down on 3.2k on top of it. Looks like EG just want to try and have as much of the lanes pushed in as possible. They've just worked on the middle lane there, now they're heading up to top. Just trying to keep as much map pressure as they can against the side of
Neil
Empire.
now with an Arcane Rune. This is dangerous. 10.5 second cooldown on that Dagon. And of course, all the other spells with lower cooldowns as well, 52 seconds on that core.
Tier 2 incredible, just one hit from Owie's going to bring it down. But EG, they still don't seem too comfortable with the idea of going full in, or do they? I mean, they're hovering around up on this high ground ramp. The Roshan is going to be back up very, very shortly, in literally less than half a minute.
Yeah, EG are a little bit scared of Ramses just trading with them, you know. They don't want to end up in a position where they're fighting Empire for too long outside their base. Empire being able to buy back. The Phoenix can kind of slow them down with Sunray, with the Egg, multiple buybacks, and then at the same time Nature's Prophet taking out their Rex. So they are playing this very cautious. They're most likely going to go to the Roche, take that out, finish the MKB on AUI, and then look to either maybe get a pick off on the Nature's Prophets first before they go for high ground, or just get that Roche and then go for high ground.
So EG just getting that positioning around. Indeed, as you said, this area of the map for Roshan. It is up Empire. They certainly have a good lineup to contest it with, but at the moment Scandal's working his way up the top lane. He's getting a lot of farm still on this win range, 2.8k on top of it all, but as we can see, the real titans of this match, both Sumail and Aui, 20,000 and 22,000 respectively. Moving bottom, looking for Ramses, but Ramses, he's already got himself out there with the TP. So EG, they're going to see the area around the pits clean, and that could be good enough for them to just go straight into Roche. The pings are coming out. Aui, yeah, he's going to go in. Let's see if the side of Universe, Empire, are going to be able to come in and have a shot to test this.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a Lincoln Spear coming out here from Mail. This is very good against the Lion and of course the check from the Wind Raider. UI finishing that MTP. He's with this Aegis. I mean, he's 6 slaughter, he's 5 slaughter right now with the Aegis. I think they're just gonna.
There's DD as well. This is a great time for the to go.
Yeah. And the lanes are in a quite decent place for them. Top lane a bit pushed in. We might see the Nature's Prophet go up towards that top lane, try to push it in even further, maybe threaten the base. And Scandal actually does finish off this Daedalus there.
38-minute
He's going to
minus.
be able to deal a lot of damage. Yeah. Midas is, if they can, if they can hold this base right now, then they might be able to at some point in the game turn it around. It's that Midas purchase.
BKB the blade mail as well, gets the call on to Aui. BKB Popeye Scandal with the focus fire to bring Aui down, and they'll take him down once with a dunk. 2 BKBs are committed for that one though, but Aegis out of the hands of Aui. Can they get themselves back in? Surge forcing him out of this one. Silence onto Kingar, drops the Veil, the Dagon as well, not quite enough to burst down the Lion. Aui jumps in though with the Omni Slash, bouncing across them. Ramses pops the mech, and Aui, can he finish off Ramses? He does. He gets the Nature's Prophet, and that is the man down for 90 seconds as he did. Oh, I believe he just purchased the site before he died. So that is going to be no buyback offer for this man. Afterlife will get himself back into this one. But EG now with the space to hit onto the racks. Fortification will come out. EG, they've got the Greaves. Back up. Veil dropped as well. Bounces, Aui. He's got the healing wall back up in 5 seconds. And with that, we should see if EG want to continue this strength and just continue to push in. One down, Sumail jumping forward. Finding up first for Afterlife, but it's going to send him back to base. Back onto the melee Rex. They'll find themselves a full set of Rex here on the bottom lane. Golby's going to latch onto Fear. EG now with the rotation. Looking towards mid. We'll see how hard they want to go in. They've still got a good amount of time on the healing ward to Aui. He could go up and tank the tower, but the creep wave, it's actually already reached onto the tiers with their own side of the map. Let's see if EG can. It looks like they don't. Still 30 seconds without the Nature's Prophet.
Yeah, EG with a 30,000 gold lead.
That's a massive lead.
This is one of the biggest leads we've seen in this tournament so far. Bulba finishing off his Hex now, and Fear is very close to a Hex of his own, unless he chooses to go for the Lincolns. He might actually, he might go for the Lincolns to put it on AUI, so that he can't get focus fired or shackled, maybe Lion spells.
Oh, talking about the Lion, he and the Axe are smoked up. Let's see if they want to try and make a movement over here. There's going to be TP in from Ramses as well. This is all being spotted out in the pings onto Aui, saying, Aui, son, get out of here. Aui says, guys, I want to try and fight this. He has the Omni Slash, I think the defuse, and then he goes. Jumping forward, and there's your Omni, but the bounces, bringing him back to the tree, and it's not the bounces that he wanted. Aui. Be a bit careful, he's got the backup of PPD and Fear, but Kingar jumps in, Hex onto Aui, Sumail's turning up the pod as well, just the Veil and bursting down. Kingar will find the kill. Afterlife pops the BKB, the Blade Mail, gets himself in with the call onto Aui, doing a huge amount of return damage here. Ramses as well, fighting on the Chain Frost, the bounces, they'll bring down one, they've found themselves two, looking to jump forward for a third, they'll find Afterlife. Sumail beyond godlike now with a double kill. Scandal tries for the TP out, but Aui finds the grip. And 4 dead, make that 5, and GG is called. Sumail finishing it off there with a triple kill. And as you were saying, just the lead in net worth and XP was absolutely huge. I mean, Empire did their best to just try and hold up some sort of a fight, but EG are your victors here.
You see EG Bulba? What's the score?
What's his score?
Can't see. Could you tell me, please?
EG Bulba, 7-0-21. Look,
Yeah.
look at that.
That's,
Look at the man there. Look, there he's walking out. We'll give him a wave. He's happy. He's happy.
He's happy.
He is happy.
Yeah, he is.
He is happy, and
He deserves it.
Yeah,
Well
he's
played there
happy.
by all of EG.